Yeah, okay, right, Chongming, well done. You must be making a lot of money from gold recently. Yeah, well done, well done. Yes, gold hit 1825 this morning. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, good morning to you once again. Today is 9th of November 2021, Tuesday. S&P closes at record 4,700. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to be upfront here today, this morning. I believe that last night, okay, I sharing with our brother Yao Dong. I told him, says, look, brother, I think that likely tomorrow, I told him yesterday, I said that likely today, Monday, the Dow Jones will go new high. And I think that Tuesday, the market will rest a little bit, likely will taper a little bit off. And then Wednesday, Thursday should see some profit taking. So I already tell you guys what's my feel for the next 3 days, which is today, Wednesday and Thursday. I believe that is going to happen. So that traders go slow from today and tomorrow onward. Just go slow, okay? Don't chase. If you're going to buy something, maybe buy gold at a lower price and things like that, because I believe that the market itself will take some profit. I'll explain to you more in detail shortly, all right? So disclaimer as usual, please understand that my job is to share with you good information. Your job is to make money from the market. So once you have accepted the above, you have identified me. All right, very important. Morning to you, King. All right, morning to you. All right, now we know that Bitcoin has really gone ballistic. Now Bitcoin really went crazy. Bitcoin now is at 66,000, but it's still shy of the 67,000 historical high. Now, my personal view is very simple. I still don't think that it's time to change. In fact, now I can see on Facebook, practically everyone around me are buying cryptocurrencies and making 5 times, 6 times, 5 times, 6 times, and as if that it doesn't need to work anymore. Now, I'm not against crypto. I'm pro crypto, but I just felt that right at this current stage right now to buy, I would say a no to you. I would say no to you for many times. So, of course, obviously, it's all right from 59,000 all to now 66,000. Some people criticize and say that, Cal, you're wrong. I mean, I said intraday you can buy, no problem. But to buy at this price now at 66,000 for Bitcoin, I think it's a bit high. Now, for Ethereum, I told you Ethereum is a better buy because Ethereum itself, they got so many products under it. So that's why Ethereum is a better buy. And now the market realizes it. So that's why Bitcoin ain't really moving that much, but Ethereum is now a new high itself. So that's the difference here. Do understand the difference, yeah? Okay. All right, so yesterday I gave you a very nice call on gold, right, guys? If you have made money from gold, give me a spot on, guys. If you have made money on gold, give me a spot on, okay? If you made money from gold, put gold spot on, okay? All right, because gold, I gave you a precise number yesterday. All right, I told you gold will go up. I said that you go to 1823 when it was 1818. I said that that's the first level. And if gold can maintain, the next level it will go is 1833. And I really write that the number specifically there. All right, and what happened to gold? You can see gold really, wow, look at it, incredible. The closing of gold yesterday, the closing is 1823. That means that when there was 1818, I forecast 1823. And yesterday, the gold closed at 1823 perfectly, nothing less than that. It closed exactly there. It's oh my goodness, it's a bit scary though. Yeah. So undeniable and stuff, right? This really gave us a little bit of edge in the market. And as long as we just trade according to plan, we should be able to make good money. So thank you, King. Thank you, Chongming. Thank you, Terry. All right, thank you very much, okay? And of course, I told you that S&P 500, most likely because of the current momentum and because the KSI is an uptick. Remember, I told you, right? KSI is an uptick. That's the reason why I was still very bullish on the market. I said that the market is uptick and we should see further upside, okay? I say we'll see further upside. So one student made about $3,000 itself trading the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones last night and made quite a bit of money yesterday. All right, he didn't send me his statement in time now, but never mind. I know he made that money, so I'm very happy for him. And of course, what happened, you see the market really went all the way up the south. Can you see that? The market went all the way up. So you see the price when we were talking about it was 1690. So I say that it will go higher. And of course, the S&P went up to 1716 itself. All right, this is how it goes. So where we call was here. You can see why, because there was a BMB right here itself, and it got itself supported by the pivot. And after that, you go all the way to 4716. All right. So again, all this really tells you that our trading, this morning MEO really has its merit. And all you do is just pay attention to details. You should be able to make some money. All right. All right, thank you once again. Our Hong Kong group is still doing pretty fine, so do contact us and join us, okay? All right, let us know you are ready to join us, okay? Now, of course, today's Tuesday, we have the PPI numbers. Thank you, David. Thank you, Toming. All right, now PPI data today. Now, PPI data is looking at 0.6%. Now, the market at the moment now, last few months have been going down. This is the producer price index I mentioned to you, is the change of price of goods sold by manufacturer. So, of course, when the number do lower down, that means inflation is lowering. Okay, so of course, a lower number is good. But again, it all depends on how you see it, because if you're going down, it could mean that the economy is not doing that well. So, there's two sides of the coin. So last night, the Dow Jones basically did a very incredible roller coaster. It was up initially, yeah. Then after that, it went all the way down. And by 1 a.m., it stopped there. And as usual, from 2 a.m. onwards, the Dow Jones recovered about 150 points, all right, from the bottom. All right, so what happened again? As usual, there seemed to be some artificial buying coming in. So basically, S&P 500 closes above 4,700 for the first time as infrastructure stocks rally. So why does the infrastructure stocks rally? Well, basically, you must understand, Congress has approved and the infrastructure spending package, and of course, that is like $1 trillion worth. And of course, now Joe Biden just need to sign. Obviously, he will sign it, and then once it's done itself, right? Okay, it will be able to utilize on a lot of stuff for transportation, utilities, broadband, and other stuff. So this is good. But when you spend so much money itself into the system itself, right? The only thing is that you must make it work. So yes, you can spend money, but you have to make it work. So you can see yesterday, the Global ex-US Infrastructure Development Exchange Traded Fund, the ETF, basically up by 1.3%. It's all-time high, by the way. So the thing is this: JP Morgan Marco says that, right, equity market is continuing to climb the wall of worry, and obviously it's all right. The risk now is priced in, okay, and it seems to have showing signs of improvements, okay. Now S&P now is posting for the 64th time record high, 64th time, it's up by 25%. Now for this year itself, the way it's moving up is really incredible, because we are still like 1-2 months away from the end of the year. So market is looking at much higher level, but my personal take is these 2-3 days, okay, which today, tomorrow, Thursday, I suspect that there will be profit taking. So I want you to take profit first, then maybe at the lower level to buy in again. Got it? All right, if you understand what I just say, please key the word got it. All right, if you understand that I just say today, tomorrow, and Thursday, take profit first, okay? Don't chase, let it come down, let it upside down a little bit. Then when the market says, when people chasing, you don't do anything. And then when the market itself is near the bottom, we buy up again. Understand? If you understand what I just say, please key the word got it, okay? All right, this is going to be very important for me itself, because I want you guys to take note, okay? All right, so if you got it, please key the word got it, so that I can know that how many of you have understand what I just said, okay? All right, so while we are waiting for your replies, okay, let's look at the Dow Jones last night. Now, the Dow Jones is very clear. The opening price was slightly below the pivot 2. Now, I did say that, of course, we always know that below pivot 2, below OP is a sell. But you must understand that it has to stay below OP, right? If you stay above OP, you can't sell. And it's above MLP. Can you see that? Checklist 1. It's above MA, checklist 2. Okay? Checklist 3. All right, so you have this, all the checklist there itself, and it shows that you are not supposed to do, anything else but to buy. So when the market goes back to above P2, right, it was a buy already. Once it goes above P2, it was a buy. Okay, it was a buy when it goes to P2, right? So let's take a look. Now these numbers, there's a smaller white numbers is on your chart, right? Don't worry about that. I'll show you why is it there later on. Okay. So what happened? As you can see, the market behaved in a very incredible level. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yes, the market did try to go below OP, but it didn't, right? Because why? Yesterday, the OP and the low of the day is actually the same. I repeat, yesterday the OP and the day low is the same, and we call it this as an omega. Omega means that means this is a point whereby you can actually go for the kill, which means that you just have to stick to the buy yesterday. So truth be told, once the market really crossed above, you can see over here, once it crossed over the P2 with a BMB on the side, straight away, this is where the Dow Jones accelerated. And like as if that they know that KTR plus 1 actually exists, they hang around there, And after that, another upthrust coming in again, CCRY, bang, it went up to KTR +2. Because the KSI in the day chart is green and it's uptick, right? So of course we know that KTR +1 to +2 is kind of expected already. So truth be told, once the market hit there, you can see this created a BMB again, right? It created a BMB, and that's why the market takes profit. We already tell you before, right? If your BMB is the day low of the day. Now, apparently yesterday, the day low of the day is also a BMB. Can you see that? It was also a BMB. So it was a beautiful day. The low of the day is a BMB. The high of the day, it was a BMB. So yesterday is right. The low of the day, you just stick to buy, and a BMB at the high, you stick to sell. So you have two coins, two sides moving at the same time, and that's where you make money. Pretty cool, right? You just have to follow the system. You don't need to think so much, all right? And of course, did the system warn us with the bombs and stuff like that? Of course it did, just I didn't capture this in time, all right? So apology on that, but it's there actually, okay? Yep. Okay, so what happened on the gold yesterday? Now, gold yesterday was another brilliant day. All right, now, first of all, gold opened between the two pivot, right? It's above MLP, it's above MA30, it's above MA200. So everything again is all above, right? So, and the KSI is a green KSI with uptick and no blue bar. So it's perfect. It was a perfect call, and you just had to stick to the buy itself as long as a trigger, right? So let's take a look at again at the chart. As you can see over here, the market was, again, it's a BMB at the start of the day, then it ding dong for most of the OP of the day, but it never went down below KTR -1. So what happened is that you can see this KSI jump, meaning the buyers that came in, and then the KCX came in. So KCX plus CCRY was a buy. I think Susan called for it, and immediately the price went up. And after that, itself, you can see the KSI turned green. The KSI turned green. And that's why the boys have to come in to buy, and we have the market going up to KTR +1. So yesterday, although it's not a very wow, up of KTR +2 or +3, but very important thing is that you can't really lose yesterday. So yesterday was a very simple day, slow day, but it was simple. All right, it was a simple day. You just had to buy in and make the money from the market. Okay, all right, pretty cool, right? Okay, so for news-wise, it's all right. We have now 294 members inside our TWB Market News. Okay, so if you want this market news to be given to you and watch, you can read the news that I'm reading every day, you can consider to just contact Susan and she will bring you in. Now, every morning when I do my MAO itself, right, I'll pour through some of the important news, and whatever important news that I think you should read, I will put it here. So example, this morning, what happened to the US stock market? Now, Elon Musk, he says that he will sell 10% of his stock, and that causes this Tesla to get down last night. Now, the thing is this, of course, he keep on reminding people that it's because of his taxation that he wants to do the selling and stuff. But we all know that, right, something interesting on the site, which is not mentioned in mainstream media, but I found out for you, is that his brother, his younger brother, actually sold about $100 million stock just yesterday, the day before, sorry. So which means that, right, he sells some shares. Of course, selling shares is a hit. I mean, you make profit, you sell. But it's just like, it just happened to be coincide with this little news here. So it's more like this, they're trying to cover his track in a way, just one way. Another thing is that because now there is ongoing rumors say that, right, they may really want to tax all the capital gain that's not gain yet tax on the stock market. So that means that, right, there could be a chance that all the big time billionaires, they may really have to take profit. Yeah, because if this one keep on growing, their wealth increase, but the government doesn't benefit. So that's why a tax here itself, right, may serve the government well. So of course, if that already happened, right, this will create another spiral of selling. So all these are all the controversial or conspiracies that's going on, but we will leave it there, all right? Now, investors are now, I told you, they are piling into the infrastructure stocks, which I say that is good, but this is not for long purpose. This $1 trillion bill is over a 10 years period. So it's like not going to have immediate impact, but a knee-jerk effect sure happened, and it happened. And of course, Peloton basically got $10 billion wiped out, okay, because of their dismal earning report. The earning report was terrible. The stock went down by 30% at one stage. So again, this actually tells you that actually not every company is doing well. And in fact itself, right, going forward, the fourth quarter, I really think that most companies will have a bit of problem. So, but again, the market doesn't care. So we just have to follow through and look at some important market information for our references. Okay, let's go. Now, the stock market has rallied past just about every 2021 forecast from Wall Street top strategies. So which means that, right, many people have been very bullish this year, okay? And they're saying that the market will go higher. And really, the market has climbed the wall of worries. It has rallied relentlessly. And of course, almost all the analysts, they all say that the market will hit this point. The market has crossed. So give you an idea, okay? Now, the consensus is about 4,433. The consensus means the average out, okay? But if you look at it itself, right, you can see that the market now is trading at 4,730 level or 20 level, and we are now, the consensus is 4,433. So which means that for the start of the year itself, right, all these traders, these investors are so pretty smart. They're able to tell you that, okay, the market should be average here. So everybody will be buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. So you realize that these guys are so good, okay, they'll be so accurate and so perfect. But of course, we all know that they know that how much money is your permanent system. If you do an algorithm, you roughly know where the S&P will go. So the thing is this, the market did actually stop at 4450 area for a short while. In fact, it did pull back for a while. But after that, you can see the ongoing, the last ditch came in and they pumped it up all the way now to 4730 level. So now where are we now in terms of where? We are talking about 4730 level, and the market consensus is 4433 level. So we're talking about 300 points. Wow, 300 points away from the actual consensus. So is that a sign to us? Or if that means that there'll be more upside to go? So I will leave it there. I'll share you my personal view later. Okay, so that is the consensus. But if you look at the more detail, all right, let me show you the more detailed one. This one, take a look. Now, other than BMO, okay, all the rest, Goldman Sachs, Ethereum, UBS, CFRA, and so forth, right, all of them are looking at about 4,700 and below. But of course, we have lower camp, like example, like Merrill Lynch, BTIG, Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, you're all looking at about 4,200 and below. Wow. So you see, everybody go to the same school probably, and then after that, everybody got a different view. So some analysts are at the lower round, some at the higher round in terms of their forecast and their model and stuff. But it seems like Goldman Sachs, UBS, all these are doing pretty well. All their targets have reached already. So of course, Morgan Stanley, Mike Wilson got hit lah. One of the biggest bear in Wall Street, admitted that he's taken aback by the market all defying rally into year end. We have been surprised once again at the magnitude and the speed of the move higher. Equity market continue to ride the wave of retail flows, seasonal strengths, and institutional FOMO. So it's like fear of missing out. As we approach our bull case, now he got a bear case and a bull case. So no matter how showing, right? Oh my God. Okay. So in short, he's saying that S&P should worth only 4,000, and obviously it's like 15% decline. Now it's going to be very difficult for this to happen now. 5%, yes, I tell you this, 5%, I'm pretty confident. Anything more than 5%, I doubt so. So only one strategy is BMO, right? Brian, he says that, right? His target is still 4,800, BMO. All right, so definitely he says that November is a good month to buy, and especially December is next. So that's the reason why I told you in a seasonal pattern that Larry Williams did back then. I told you that it's a buy. So I've been bullish in the market last few days. But again, I repeat myself one more time for those just joining us. I'm really telling all my friends around me to take profit this last night and this morning. I say that now is not a time to chase. Wait for the market to pull back today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Then after that, maybe you can buy on Friday if you want to do that. But again, down this next 3 days, I'm not going to take any buy position unless intraday for the sake of just short-term buy, fine, but not for the longer term, because this is a good time to take profit. And of course, you can see that the day before, okay, was 85 for the Fear and Greed Index. Yesterday was at 86. Oh my God, yesterday's 86 already. So the market basically kept on moving. And we were basically at 30 and went all the way down to 86 itself. All right, this is already at a very high level. So if you look at 86, where are we now? 86 are basically, there's only 3 occasions in the last 2 years whereby the index, the Fear Greed Index, hit 86 and above. So of course, some people tell me, Kel, maybe this is another 3 more days of upside and stuff. Okay, I say fine. But you look at it in terms of magnitude growth. Okay, let me show you why. You see, this is the entire range that you jump up, right? Look at it. This is 86, correct? Right, 86 here. Now this is probably about 36. So we're talking about the market went up by 50 points without a breather. Okay, 50 points. Now the last time something like this happened and it went up here, it's all right. So after that, the market did take a breather. So I want to say this, that we are now going through almost identical momentum. So that's why I felt that the next 2-3 days, there is a good chance the market is going to profit take. Okay, so don't need to chase. If you're going to chase, maybe like what happened back then, the market at the later part of the year in 2019, you can buy in again for next rally. Okay, so why don't take this position, take some profit first and wait for the better price. Okay, no need to chase anyway in a bull market. Yeah, okay. So of course, let me ask everybody, how many of you have bought? How many of you have bought the VIX? How many of you bought VIX? If you have bought VIX, please key the word VIX. If you have bought VIX, please key the word VIX, all right, VIX. Now, I have already told friends around me to buy more VIX. So yesterday, the day before, right, when the price came down to about 15.5, I reminded my friends around me to buy VIX, and they bought. And then yesterday, more bought. And of course, this is what happened now. Now the VIX now is doing at 17.22 already. Hey, not bad, right? Now it's just like buying a stock. Yeah, it's the same thing buying stock. Yeah, the cost is cheap, but the leverage is good. You see, and the stock, the what do you call, the downside risk is very low. The downside risk is very, very low. So to me, it's all right. VIX should be able to go higher. Now VIX has a bit of resistance at about 18 to 19. But one, I believe you go up through, and I believe that the target should be easily about 22. So if just buying a stock now and you buy a stock at $17, and then you basically target it at $22, yeah, $5 gain. So now if you do a $5 gain, that means that even you buy at $17, $5 gain is about 30%. So why not, right? 30% upside in your investment. It's a pretty good deal. That's why I think that you should go, right? Okay, so King, you bought VIX, good. Toming, you bought VIX, very good. I believe that we should buy more VIX, just in case, just protect. VIX basically goes in an opposite direction of the US equity market in relative, all right? So that's why if you think that the stock market is too high right now, just buy some VIX, yeah? Consider doing that, okay? Anyway, I've been advocating this for quite a while, and of course, we are making money right now, right? Cool, right? Okay, so let's just look at the chart today. The bull goes moo, the bear goes grr, and the lemming goes, it is different this time. Okay, so let's go. Now, if you look at this chart right now, right, this is my version 5.8, which this coming Saturday, I will show you a glimpse of it itself if you're attending the workshop. And look at this omega sign. I repeat, this omega sign. Now, this omega sign is an add-on function for version 5.8. Now, whenever you see this live on your chart, I repeat, this is not aftermath anymore. This is live right now, which means that when I'm using 5.8, all right, I will see, if I happen to see the omega sign right in front of me, I know that this is time to do something. All right, either I buy all the way or I sell all the way. So yesterday itself was a very clear cut. I was just buying Dow Jones all the way. So it was a very clear cut. It happened again previously, and it was not too far away. It was in October when it happened. Now you notice that normally omega don't come out every time, but recently it's getting more and more. And this is a good telltale sign of two things. One, a big movement is coming in. The other is that the algorithm is in the market. So for this two times, where you can see right here, this point and yesterday, you just have to stick to the buy side because the opening price and day low is the same. So that's why if you have this indicator and you have what I need to tell you, you're going to make money. You don't need to make money every day, but the day that you're supposed to make money, you make hell lot from it itself in one single day. That is good enough, right? Don't you agree with me? So that's why I think that you should really attend this coming Saturday workshop, all right? This Saturday, huh? Okay. Now let's look at the market right now for in general. Wow, okay, we have some selling in the S&P 500 already, right? I told you this morning, do take profit, okay? I tell you this morning, if you can, do take profit, yeah? Okay, let's go first to China first today. China haven't opened yet, but China, you can see in terms of momentum. Now, China market is still below the MA200 and MA30. So it likely there's still going to be some profit taking. Now, the MLP for China today, China today itself, right, the MLP is somewhere at 15,529. So because today I'm staying in the position of a seller, I'm going to be biased on selling today. So 15,529 is MLP for today. Now, if China market can stay above the MLP, it may really go up. Because China market, sometimes they really decouple from the reality market, okay? So the potential upside is 15,739. But if the Chinese market go down below MLP, then my personal view is that it should be able to come down to somewhere around here first. Okay, so what this level will be, we just read for you. Now this level will be 15,416. 15,416, okay? Yeah, so that means that the Chinese market yesterday closed at about 15,563. So if the market cannot stay up itself, right, it will likely be going down here itself. So I'm targeting the market to go down to 15,416 level, okay? All right, so that is my view for the Chinese stock market, okay? Now, of course, let's look at the Hong Kong market right now for today. Let's take Hong Kong. Now, Hong Kong market is not up, not open yet because that's why the pivot is not ready. But nonetheless, it's a quick one just to let you feel the market. Now, the market yesterday, because of the Dow Jones, it closed above the, it closed up yesterday, and this is the opening price. This is yesterday's closing price. Okay, yesterday's closing price is here. Okay, so now in short, because the MLP will be somewhere around here, so as long as the market stable, MLP is fine. And yesterday I told you already, right? Although the KSI is red, but it was a downtick, so that means that the selling pressure has reduced. So that's why yesterday I warned traders that when the market go down, you must take profit, right? Because if the market goes above OP, it could be a buy up, and truth be told, it really will happen. So now the thing is this: the MA30 is actually at 25,247. Okay, so I want you to take a look here itself, everybody. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just show the data. I think data is not compiling properly. Yeah. Okay, so you can see that the MA200 is way above, the MA30 is also above. So in short itself, right, the market actually tells me that the market is still bearish. So if today the market stay below OP, right, we should see some selling. But do note again, because the KSI is still red, it's biased towards sell, but the thing is still downtick. That means that the market is still potentially there will be buying in the bottom. All right, so traders who short the market, you should buy back your position as long as the price goes down. Okay, that's important you share. But because the period is not ready yet, it's difficult for me to give you a view, so I just skip it for this point now. Okay. All right, let's look at other market. It will be easier for me, which is like Dow Jones. Okay, now Dow Jones is clear, guys. Oh, guys, watch out, guys. As I said this morning, and so be careful the Dow Jones. Now, this morning, the Dow Jones now is trading below OP, and it's below P2. It's below OP and below P2. That means that the Dow Jones should be trading lower. The MLP today will be in focus 36,323. If the market stays below 36,323, there is a chance the market will pull back. Now look at the KSI. The KSI is green, but it's a downtick. That means that the market, there will be some profit taking today. There will be some profit taking today. Okay, so traders, be very careful. All right, if you would ask me where's my support and where's the target, I think that you'll go down to this point here, which happen to be the cage support level. That will be 36,062. Okay, 36. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. 36,062. Okay, I believe that the Dow may take this as a support today. So traders, my personal view is this: as you know, below OP, below P2 is always a sell. CCYR will be a sell on the intraday. I suspect that today the Dow may come down to this point, 36,062 today. All right, so traders, do your own homework and trade according to rules. Okay, got it? All right, that is Dow Jones. Let's look at the NASDAQ, shall we? Now, NASDAQ, NASDAQ is actually turning a bit red at the moment right now. Now, NASDAQ, I told you guys, like it or not, there should be some selling. So you can see that 2-3 days ago, we already have the selling wave signal, right? When you know that, because the KSI already turned red and it's a KSI jump. So that means the last few days, there's some selling pressure already on the market. And now we can see the MLP is here now at 16,308. And now it's trading below MLP. So that means that it must stabilize at P2, which is 16,254. Now, losing it itself should be able to bring it down to 16,143. And this level is the level that I believe the NASDAQ will be going today. I repeat, yes, today. You can hear from my voice today, I'm pretty bearish. Because I will tell you, right, it's very normal when the market is like showing you with a doji formation at the high, I told you many times before, and then the market is coming down and your VIX is going up. I will tell you many times that this is a very good chance the market will be selling, okay? So traders do consider to take some profit off the table today. All right, do consider to do that. Just give me a short moment. I think there's some information coming in on the site. Yeah, give me a moment, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, done. All right, so do take note yourself that it's going to be profit taking this 2 days. My personal view is there will be. Now, of course, I already give you all the technical point to watch out for. So all you need to do is just follow through and go with the flow, okay? All right, there's so many messages coming in now. Everybody's asking me, is the market going to come off? And I'm just replying to them and say, yes, I think the market is going to come off. So consider to book profit. This is my general message that I'm sending across to all my friends right now. So for you guys, if you want to consider to also do that, yeah, you can also take the cue from here right now and do what you think you're supposed to do. But of course, remember, nothing 100%. So trade with care and also make sure that you follow the chart accordingly. All right. Yeah. So many messages coming in. Oh my God. Okay, done. So sorry to do that in the middle of MAO, but what to do? I guess to do my thing, right? Okay, so that is the NASDAQ and S&P 500. Now, S&P 500, I already tell my friend this morning, it will be a good time to take a bit of profit off the table, and they have done that. So S&P 500 today, the MLP is 46.94, and currently now it's trading slightly below it. The KSI is green, but it's down tick. So again, my view is if it breaks below P2, P2 is 46.85, we could see some profit taking. Now, how much would that be? I think it should land somewhere around here. Not today, but I think about next few days. This will be 46.31, 46.31, yeah? 46.31, okay? This is my view for the market today. All right, this is my view for today. So traders, do take note, do consider take some profit, okay? All right, so this is what's happening right now, 46.31 level, all right, for the S&P 500, okay? All right, so that is S&P 500, Nikkei. Now, Nikkei, yesterday is a doji. I repeat, yesterday is a doji. So today is potentially a directional day. You can see that, very nice. So doji, directional day, and this doji happened to be a BNB, right? It happened to be a BNB, so which means that I would be able to know my direction of the day. So if I do the charting now, and I put my visualization to 1 bar, okay, I should be able to get my forecast. You can see now. Now you understand where the numbers coming from. Now I look at this chart here itself. Very soon to be given to you. I will be able to know how high or low the Nikkei will go. So and more, I also will know that where's the target. So the numbers are all given to you online. So you realize that the number for Nikkei is 29,040 if you're talking about minus 1 times 1 on the BNB. And it coincides nicely with the MA30 at about around the same point. So I'm quite optimistic to say that if the Nikkei stays down, the Nikkei will go down to this point itself, and that's 29,040. So now we are 29,593. That means we're talking about 500 points drop here itself. So do you think that the Nikkei will drop 500 points? Personally, I think it will happen. Yeah, personally, I think Nikkei will drop by 500 points. So you can consider to do that. Because this morning, the Nikkei already touched the pivot 1. It couldn't stand, it couldn't stay there. Okay, it doesn't stay there. You can take a look on the 5-minute chart. You can see it clearer. 15-minute chart, sorry. The Nikkei, as you can see right now on your screen, the Nikkei basically has went up. Okay, went up and then created a BMB at the high with 15-minute chart, and now it's rejecting the pivot 1, and now it's trading below OP, right? So likely it will go down. So that's why I say that Nikkei today will be a sell today. Yeah, today Nikkei will be a sell. All right, Nikkei. Yeah. Okay, so that's Nikkei for you on the day chart. And of course, DAX. DAX also have a BMB yesterday. So BMB has a high and a low. So if DAX stays down today, DAX will have to break MLP first. And the level will be 15,899 because that is the BMB extension here. That is the -1 Now, don't worry about this new add-on BMB. We'll send the patch file within the next 2 days once we have finalized and no more bugs. Because we don't want you to keep on changing and updating also, right? We want you to utilize it and have great fun with this. Now, today the KSI on the DAX is green, but it's a down tick. It's not updated yet. It's a down tick. So that's why today, more likely, there will be some profit taking across the board. Okay, there will be more profit taking across the board today. All right, so last one will be we talk about, okay, that's DAX done ready. Okay, let's look at the commodity market. Gold. Now, gold likely also may face some profit taking today because if the equity market is coming down, likely gold will also have some profit taking. So gold itself is a KSI and a down tick, but there's no blue bar. So what I suspect is if gold can stay above MLP at 1821, that's fine. But if gold cannot stay above 1821, there should be some profit taking to about 1807. Now, if we go down to 1807 and doesn't go high, go down lower, it may actually stage a rebound. Or not, if gold basically become an inflation tool and become a support, it may go all the way to 1839. But of course, I believe 1833 is our first level that gold should be going. So traders, if the gold stays above OP, 1833 is the first target if it stays above OP for today. Okay, that's gold. How about silver? Now for silver, it has already hit my first target. I told you about silver. Okay, now silver has hit $24.40. All right, now for silver today, let's take a look for silver. Now silver today opening price is within the 2 pivot, right? It's between the 2 pivot. Yeah. So as long as silver stays up, it's fine. But silver is a KSI green, but it's a down tick. So I also suspect that silver may get into some profit taking. Now silver itself, the MLP, the MA30 and MA200 is pretty nearby. So it's generally in an uptrend, but still but some resistance on the top. Now the thing is this, I believe silver will pull back a little bit, but once it pull back a bit, it may rebound the next 2-3 days. So that's why silver today will be more towards profit taking for silver. Crude oil. Now for crude oil, as we mentioned to you a while ago, crude oil is moving up from the low from $78 to recover. Now crude oil for today, let's take a look for crude oil. Quick one. Now crude oil is going up the last few days, but the KSI is still red, although it's lowering. That means that the uptrust is there, but just that the overall market itself will take profit, but because it's lowering, I mean the selling is getting lesser and lesser. Okay, so if today is an inverted pivot 2, so usually inverted pivot means what? If the market stays below OP, right, the market may drag itself down towards here. That means that although now it's $81, right, if the market basically follow the inverse rule, it will drag it down towards pivot 1. And that's $77.36. Okay, a bit tough to happen, but anything can happen in the market. If the market reverse itself and go above OP, then 81.35 will be the first so-called target level. Now, what do I see from gold, from silver, from crude oil? I think there should be profit taking today. I still take the point of there should be some profit taking today. Okay, all right. Okay, so with that is all right. That is the gold and silver and gold, crude oil chart. Last one will be the Bitcoin. Okay, hold on a minute. Now, Bitcoin has just hit all-time high. Okay, Bitcoin has just hit all-time high. It has crossed the 67,000 all-time high level right now. Okay, so Bitcoin poised to go even higher based on what we are seeing right now. Now, of course, If we look at this particular Bitcoin and we put in the, I think it's a BNB somewhere there. Okay, BNB was a couple of days, a few days ago when the Bitcoin basically was here, the BNB. And of course, the target was 67,719. And Bitcoin today has hit our target brilliantly. So again, this tells you a lot about how powerful is our BNB. You just have to follow the BNB. You just have to follow the BNB and trade according to plan. So yes, this morning target has been met. So usually when the BNB hit target, right, we will see some profit taking already. So that's why I say today will be a good day to take profit across the board. I repeat, today will be a good idea to take profit across the board, yeah, including what you see right now is the Bitcoin. Okay, all right. Then of course we have the Ethereum. Ethereum also has hit target. Remember, Ethereum we have a BNB here. And we say it will go up by one time, which is 4,676. And of course, the market yesterday has touched that figure. So Bitcoin, Ethereum now, the KSI is green, but it's also a downtick. Although there's no blue bar, so it's very bullish, but we still think that the market hit 4,800 is a good level to take some profit, okay? Coming down will be 4,700 to about 4,194. But still, my point is this Bitcoin is going up in a very parabolic manner. You should consider to book profit and get out. You don't need to stay there in this market. All right. Okay, guys. So that will be all for today's MAO. Pretty fast and simple. My point is this: today, do take profit. Okay. Remember, today will be a good day to take profit. Tell your friends, tell your people around you, take profit first. Want to buy? Wait for next 2-3 days, then it's shut down. Or when all these people who are, they doesn't know about us or don't know TWB system or they didn't hear about me, they got me to buy and they got caught. Then of course, then we can't help them because this is part of trading. All right. Okay. Thank you guys for today. Once again, that will be all for today. I will see you later on for Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday today, we're going to review, we're going to go through again the importance of knowing how to use a BNB 1x1. Okay, so stay tuned and you will see me live again later on at about 3 p.m. today, about 3 p.m. Okay, bye-bye. Take care, guys. Have a great day. This is Cal signing off.